Hello viewers, you are welcome to my platform, the Boko Haram platform. Today we are recording this video on a very sad note. Sad in the sense that 16 lives were lost today in multiple suicide bombing that occurred in the city of Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. 17 other people are critically injured as we are talking now, and they are in the hospital. Suicide bombers invaded the city on Sunday night. That was the night when Salah celebration was celebrated across the country. And they carried out attack in such an coordinated manner that left everybody wondering what is happening. Uh, Three of the suicide bombers made their ways into the University of Maiduguri. Can you imagine? The prestigious University of Maiduguri. They made their way into the University of Maiduguri and specifically attacked the security building where the security personnel of the university had their office, and they killed a lady, one Mrs. Edubi. And two other personnel there were injured during that explosion at the security office. And at about 11 o'clock, because that first attack occurred at about 10 o'clock. Then at about 11 o'clock, outside the Maiduguri, the Maiduguri, University of Maiduguri, some series of explosions were heard. And the police said that about 9 people died in some residential area attacked by these suicide bombers. Among those that died were actually, of course, 4 female suicide bombers. All of them were teenagers. In all, 16 people lost their lives. And sadly, most of the attackers were female teenagers who probably may have been indoctrinated, may have been radicalized to carry out these attacks again and waste their life against their wishes. But the police in Borno State said the situation was even saved, but it could have been worse than what we had yesterday, because if not for the preemptive security measures they had taken by restricting movement and fortifying most of the prayer grounds where the Muslims had their Eid prayers, and maybe that was what prevented these dozens of attackers from invading the city. So one of the suicide bombers that returned to the University of Maiduguri, entered the university in the early hours of this morning again, was found almost alive. She was not dead. But according to the security police, it's as if she was struggling to unstrap the suicide belt on her body before it went off. That's why she didn't die immediately. But unfortunately, the poor girl died too before she could be taken to the hospital. It was sad. It was really sad. And the police said that they have given some tips to the soldiers on how these explosive devices are being manufactured, by way of saying that they have been able to give some intelligence in locations where these things are coming from, and the soldiers are on their trail. The police once said that the areas that were attacked have been cleansed and were deemed safe for normal life. Yeah, everywhere is clean and deemed safe for normal life, but these attacks do come around. That's why we as non-militarized personalities, we are the civilians, we need to do our own bit by helping our security personnel with relevant information anytime we have one, so that we can save lives. Sadly, this incident happened a few hours after the Borno State governor has pleaded with the security personnel to up their acts in the area of securing the communities that are free, that have been liberated, in securing lives around Maiduguri. But unfortunately, I think the call is beyond. It is beyond a call. I think even the federal government need to do more in terms of equipping our personnel with relevant tools that will help them to easily and effectively prosecute this counterinsurgency war. Remember, Boko Haram has been with us for the past almost 9 years now, and thousands of lives, getting to 200,000, were lost. Millions of people have been displaced from their abode ancestral homes. They are in the IDP camps now. Nearly 1 million of children, or over 1 million of children, are out of school they are not having good life because of Boko Haram.